Crypto family. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Crypto Logic channel. My name is John, and my mission here on this channel is to make crypto as logical as possible. So if you guys like that, rock with that, please hit the like button on this video. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. It helps the video out in the algorithm. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to basically be notified whenever I drop a video and to follow me on this journey. I'm very excited. Happy Monday, you guys. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. If you guys are watching this video, it's a great time to be alive. We're in the greatest time in human history to be alive. I'm very stoked. I'm very excited for what's to come in regards of crypto in 2022. And I want you guys to follow me on this journey while I showcase and basically educate what's going on in the crypto space. I have some announcements I want to make. First off, the merch is done. Not all of it, but most of it is done. I've been working on it for a couple weeks. If you're watching this video now, by the time you're watching this video, the Discord will have the link. So if you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. You guys will have the link there. I will be publicly releasing the link, I believe, Tuesday or Wednesday. I haven't decided yet. But the public will have the link to the Discord, to the merch here in the next couple of days. But if you're in the Discord, you already have access. You guys go ahead and shop around. And that is one way to support the channel and support me, because I do not have a Patreon. I do not have any YouTube memberships or anything like that. I will work on that in the future, but right now I want to work on getting merch, because I really love. I want to wear. My passion is to wear my own clothing, right? And I want to wear crypto related stuff. I love wearing, like Marvel and movies and stuff like that. But I want to design my own merch when it comes to crypto, and that's one way for you guys to support the channel. Other than liking and commenting on the video. So if you guys, pick anything up, I'm super thankful and grateful for that. So like I said again, if you guys are in the Discord, you guys will have a link to the merch, and go ahead and get the shopping, whatever. But yeah, let's break down what this video is going to be about. This video is going to be to the point, quick, educational. I'm going to go over the market. I did have some news showcased, but I feel like it threw the video off. So I'm not going to add the news on this video. It will be the featured news on the Instagram page. So if you don't follow on Instagram, follow the Instagram. It's CryptoLogic Pod. That will have the news article on there. I just felt like it threw the video off. So I'm not going to throw it in this video. I'm going to talk about Thor Financial, this new node that I've been keeping my eye on. That's what the title of the video is about. Basically explaining what it is, what it does, and why I have had my eye on it, and then now I'm going to get into it. I will be making so this video will be about what it is and what it does, and then I will be making a follow-up video basically showcasing me getting a node, creating a node. So I'll be making a video of me creating a node this week, but this video is mostly going to be explaining what it is, how much it costs, what it does, and my opinion on it. And then the follow-up video sometime this week will be me actually showcasing you how I got one, or how I'm going to get one. So I will be getting one this week. I just want to get this video out the way for people to kind of know what it is exactly. And then by the time you guys do your own research, right, on top of this video, do your own research afterwards. And then that video of me purchasing one will help you guys out in purchasing one. So I'm very excited about that. Lastly, I'm going to break down Time Wonderland, what's going on with Time. I was in the AMA on Sunday morning, which was January 16th, with Danielle, who's speaking about what's going on with the pricing, the changes that they're making, the wrap memo updates, Phantom updates. So I'm also going to give a prediction on why I think Time is dipping and where I think Time will be moving forward. So I've been doing research on it for the past 24 hours here, and basically gathered up my thoughts, and I'm going to be showcasing you what I think about Time Wonderland, what's going on with it. So with that being said, this video is going to be awesome. I think it's going to be jam-packed, educational, and let's just dive right into the market. So we're sitting at 2.02 trillion. There was a big dip right now. It was at 2.08 when I refreshed it, but we're at 2.02. Bitcoin dominance is at 39.6%, which is good. We want that under 40%. Like I said before, I want it under 35, but it's okay. We're still looking good. I think Bitcoin almost touched 44K. My prediction on Friday was that Bitcoin was going to touch 44K over the weekend. But with all this news going on with the tapering and the interest rates, that wasn't going to happen. So I was close. It was at 43.7. It did touch 44 on Thursday or early Friday. But over the weekend, I said it was gonna stay over 44 and go past, but it didn't. But we're still looking good. Trading over 42,000, which is still solid. Ethereum is over 3,200, which is good. Binance still under 500. Cardano has had a tremendous week, up 35% over the past 7 days. Cardano is having its first DEX launching, CardaSwap. I don't know if it's launched already or it's supposed to launch this week. I haven't done my research on it fully, but I know that their swap is coming sometime this week. And that's very bullish news for Cardano because finally there's something that you can do something on Cardano now, finally, right? So a lot of 88 holders are really pumped about that. It's bullish news. So good for Cardano, taking back the top 5. Solana dipped a little bit, down 6% of the day, still under 150. XRP has some bullish news coming out in regards of them getting approved to get the documents from the SEC. We have a wait and see approach for XRP. It's going to be at least a month or two before we get some type of news to come out. February 28th is when the expert discovery phase ends, and that's when we'll start seeing some traction, right? So right now, XRP is in a wait and see approach. Very excited about that. I did break down my video on Friday what happens. I break down most of my XRP news on TikTok. So if you guys don't follow me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. That's one of my favorite holdings. I break down most of the XRP news on my TikTok. So that's where you guys want to go to see dedicated XRP videos. Rounding out the top 10 will be Luna and Polkadot. Polkadot's still I believe is gonna have its glow up moment this year. Terra is still doing well. Avalanche, my favorite ecosystem, is still trading over $80, which is good. I still want to see it over 100 because I believe it's a $100 token. And I skipped over Doge for a reason because I kind of wanted to highlight Doge for a little bit. Doge has had a great week because Elon Musk is trying to implement Starlink with Doge somehow, and then trying to get it to $1, and then accepting Tesla payments with Doge. So there's a lot of more of those, hype bullish news for Dogecoin. So we'll see how long it lasts and if they can actually hit $1, which I don't think they will. But if they do, holy cow, there'll be a lot of rich people. But let's move on to the crypto bubbles and go over the visual representation of the market. Let me refresh this real quick. I'm very, very bullish on days like this. You see 88's pumping. These are the days that you want to pull your money out and buy. Not financial advice. If your dollar cost average money, your DCA money, your side hustle money, your leftover funds over the weekend, these are the days where you take advantage of and cherry pick and go shopping. So anything like this on a day like this is when it's okay to buy. Okay, you don't have to wait. Oh wait, I'll wait for it to drop 40 more percent, 20 more percent, 15 more percent. Anytime it's red and you're purchasing, you're okay. You just gotta basically correlate it to the all-time highs, depending on how soon the all-time high was. If it just hit all-time high, then maybe you can kind of wait a little bit. You want to stay within 20-30% away from the all-time high range, right? Because you still want to have room to price appreciate. Because if it hits $1 as an all-time, like $1.50 as an all-time high, you don't want to buy at $1.40, right? You kind of want to buy at $1.20, $1.10, right? So it's just a case-by-case scenario, but at the end of the day, if your dollar cost averaging or if you're trying to add to your position, when you look at a day like this is the day you go shopping. When everything's red like this is the day you go shopping, and I kind of want to showcase that because this is great. The last few days it was green, so it was like, now you guys can see these are the days you buy, right? So now let's move on to this part of the show or the video that I got to work on calling it a show. I'm so used to calling it a show. But get to the juicy part of the video and basically explain Thor Financial. So this token I've been keeping my eye on for the past week or two. I'm very bullish on this particular protocol. Okay. And I'm going to break down this protocol for you guys. I'm going to get into it. I'm saying it now. I'm going to get into it. I'm going to make a follow-up video sometime this week, and I'll drop it, basically showcasing me buying it and how I created a node. So I made a PowerPoint for you guys too. So I love making PowerPoints. So I made a PowerPoint basically showcasing Thor. This is what it is. It's on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, whatever, either or. As Thor right now, the price is at 118. Let me do the math. 117. This thing has had a crazy history, right? It blew up, hit 390, $400 all-time high of let's say it was 481 in December, and then everyone thought that it got rugged or got tanked, right? But it didn't. It's not. It dipped to like 20-40 bucks, and then they revived themselves, right? And I'm gonna explain what happened. So this thing was initially considered a ring fork, and you know what happened with ring? Ring was a fork of strong, I believe. And then they created so this is considered a fork of a fork, right? And Ring never had real nodes. So I'm gonna break that down. Ring never had real nodes, and apparently Ring tanked and crashed. And in my opinion, a lot of these protocols that are considered forks or nodes or passive yield income, everything like that, all those protocols collapsed, or not collapsed, but got damaged because of Ring, Ring and all these scams that were getting basically called out. So that did a domino effect on a lot of these protocols. So a lot of these protocols got hurt because of Ring and these big ones that were making people a lot of money. Like Strong was the original one. Strong is doing well. It's making people a lot of money. I'm gonna break that down too. So what's going on is there's there's a lot of rugs and scams going on with people claiming to make yield farming protocols that will make you a lot of money, and people are aping into it. Degen, right? They're they're aping into it, and they're getting rugged. So it's giving this false narrative on forks and other passive income, like, oh, it's all a scam again, just like all the meme coins. And we've said on the show before, whenever something well comes out of crypto, there's always going to be scammers copying it, trying to capitalize on the movement, right? So DeFi was a big push, yield farming, nodes, DAOs, staking. All those protocols started coming out. There was legit good ones, and then legit scams, right? And Thor got thrown into it as people freaking out and thinking like everything's gonna get rugged, but Thor revived itself, and I'm explaining why. So let's just get into the protocol. I wanted to basically explain that in regards of what's going on with the whole space. There's a lot of BS going on when it comes to DeFi right now, right? So tread clearly. That's why I've been doing extensive research. That's why I never even mentioned it on any video yet until I did my research on it. And I'm very confident in basically showcasing you guys, not financial advice. I'm not telling you guys to buy this thing. Okay, I'm just basically showcasing you what I've learned from this protocol, and I've been looking at it. Okay, and let me switch over to showcase the PowerPoint. Thor nodes and overview. You guys like my PowerPoint skills? So basically, before we start, what is a node? A quote unquote real node, right? There's a lot of these scams and rug pulls that create forks of Strong and stuff like that, like Ring and stuff. They never had real nodes, okay? It was just a code in the protocol to make you money. They never had real nodes, okay? A real node is a validator. What a real node does is they process, validate transactions on a network. Here's a visual representation. A transaction is requested and authenticated. A block, which is part of the blockchain, representing that transaction is created. So a block is created. The block is sent to every node, aka participant in the network. The nodes validate the transaction. Then it goes down to the nodes receive a reward for proof of work, typically in currency, right? You get rewarded for validating the block. The block is added to the existing blockchain, and then the update is distributed across the network. The transaction is complete. So simplify it in words is you want to do something. You want to send money. You want to do something on the crypto. That's why the smart contracts basically allow you to do anything you want in regards to technology, right? In the crypto space, you want to do something. A block is created. The block gets sent out, and then it gets validated by the nodes. Nodes, basically what you buy, you own a node. So when you buy a node, you own it. So your node will go in, basically verify the block, make sure it's legit. Okay, this is good. And then it pushes the block to the blockchain and connects to the blockchain, and it keeps it going. And that process is repeated over and over again. And the success of a crypto is predicated on how many blocks it can handle throughout the whole ecosystem of the layer 1 technology or layer 2, whatever. So that's why Ethereum's having a problem, and they're moving to proof of stake because too many people are using it. They can't create new blocks fast enough to validate and keep it pushing. That's why it collapses. So basically the success of a crypto network primarily relies on its scalability. Okay. So a node basically allows you to verify transactions on the ecosystem, right? So that's what a node is. Where did Thor come from? Initially, Thor was considered a fork of Ring, and Ring was a fork of Strong. So Strong was one of the first validator nodes, real validator nodes, where you can actually buy a node, a real node, and basically validate tokens on whatever network Strong is built on or connected to, right? But now Thor has real nodes set up and no longer considered a fork. That's what caught my eye. Because initially Thor, everyone was saying like, oh, Thor's just a fork of a fork. It's a fork of this, fork of that. So when Ring collapsed, everyone thought like, oh, everything that copied Ring is going to collapse as well. So people pulled their money out. Thor went on and created real nodes and no longer considered it a fork. So in my opinion, that's them saying, well, we're not like Ring. We just basically, in a sense, forked off of Ring to create our protocol, but they seen that Ring collapse, and I don't know if it was a rug or what, but Ring collapsed, and we're like, hey, we're not associated with Ring. We'll create our own nodes, and they had the money to do so, right? So they created their own nodes, and now is no longer considered a fork. Very bullish in my opinion. I like that they did that. That's why Thor basically rose from the ashes, from dipping all the way down like $30 from $481 or $30 back up to $100 and some dollars, right? So that's very bullish news. That's what caught my eye on that regard when I did my research. The third, the Thor community or the creators or whatever, they purchased 1 million Phantom tokens. So they're moving cross-chain. They're trying to allow Thor to process nodes. Your nodes will process transactions on the Phantom network. So right now it's built on the Avalanche network, so it's processing transactions on the Avalanche network. They're adding cross-chain capability to be able to process transactions on the Phantom network as well. So that's another thing I like, multi-chain capability. So multi-chain capability means that these nodes can work on Avalanche or Phantom. So they purchased 1 million Phantom tokens, and Phantom has the highest ROI in the DeFi space. So any protocol on Phantom is paying well, better than any other ecosystem. That's based off the research that I've done. So Phantom has the highest ROI in the DeFi space. So that's why I like that they're expanding and they're using their money for good. They're using their money the money they've created from Thor initially to expand the product, the protocol. Okay. So is Thor legit now? Thor has real nodes, which puts it in the same category as Strong. And Strong is one of the first initial nodes, real nodes that came out. And a lot of people have made real money on Strong and have retired. So in my opinion, I think you can put Thor in that category. There's still time, but this is the reason why I'm bullish on Thor and why I'm going to make the decision to getting into Thor. So I'm excited to actually get my first node set up. I'm telling you guys, I will be making a follow-up video and uploading it sometime this week and showcasing you how to get one. This video is just basically breaking down what Thor is. So with all the FUD and rugs and scams going on, Strong has been holding strong, no pun intended, at over $600, right? And Strong is doing very well and has retired a lot of people. So now Thor has moved from the category of a fork to being on its own and having its own real nodes. Okay. So what's the cost? So I took a screenshot. I'm gonna show you guys the website after this. I took a screenshot of the site. Basically Thor has 4 different tiers. Okay. So there's 4 different levels of buying a node, right? Obviously, how a node works is the more expensive your node is, basically the bigger it is, the more ground it covers, right? So the bigger your node is, so the more money you put into buying your node, basically the more ground you can cover, the more transactions you can validate. So you have like a little node, you're not going to be validating that much transactions. You're not going to be able to make that much money, right? So the bigger node you have, the more nodes you have on top of that. So you have like multiple, like there's 2 ways to do it. You can buy a bigger node, which is one of the tokens I'm in, Louverture. I'll make a video about that one day. The more money you put into that node, the bigger it is, the more ground it covers. Or you can do it horizontally where you have multiple nodes. So then the more nodes you have out there, the more transaction you're verifying. So it could be one or the other, right? You can have a big fat node that eats up a lot of the transactions, or you have a lot of same value nodes, right? Same price, same value, cost, and they're just running around and validating the network, right? So Strong has one tier, and that initially costs you 10 Strong tokens. So each node you're buying is a fat node, right? That sounds so funny, but on Strong, you need 10 Strong tokens, and right now Strong's price is at 614 videos at the 614 videos. At the time of this video, Strong is $614. So you would multiply that by 10. For one Strong node, it will cost you $6,140 for one Strong node. And a strong node pays you out about 1% a day. Okay? So if we do the math on that, 1% a day, that's $61 a day at these prices. Obviously, it's going to fluctuate, right? If it goes to $10,000, it'll be $100 a day, right? If Strong goes to $1,000, that would be $10,000, which would be $100 a day. So right now, at these current prices, Strong will generate you about $60 a day, which is great, right? Do 60 times 30. Like, what is that? 61 times 30. That's $4,000 a month. So I'm telling you, a lot of people have been retiring off of Strong. And that's why people are very bullish on Thor, because Thor is heading in that direction with using real nodes, right? So that's the price comparison. And I want to break down the 4 tiers, right? There's Heimdall, Freya, Thor, and Odin, based off of the characters, right? Or Greek mythology. It's real, right? So it costs, for the lowest tier, it costs 1.250 Thor per node, and you earn 0.02 Thor per day. Freya is 6.250 Thor per node. You earn 0.13 Thor per day. And then for the Thor node, it's 12.5 Thor per node, and you earn 0.33 Thor per day. And then for Odin, it's 78 Thor per node, and you earn 2.73 Thor per day. So I'm going to break down the Heimdall and the Freya, because the Thor and Odin's are more expensive. So I'm going to break down the returns, right? So what are the returns? For when it comes to tier 4, which is Heimdall, that's 1.250 Thor tokens per node, which equals a payout of 0.02 Thor per day. So what is that in dollars? So right now, these prices, when I did this video, for one Thor token, it was $141.51 per node, which equals to 1.5% payout per day. That's the conversion from the decimals to dollars and percentage. So what you would do is you would divide your reward by what it cost you, and that what gives you the percentage per day. And then you just deduct the percentage from the amount of the price of the Thor token. So I hope that makes sense. So at these prices, $141 per node, you would be making, and that's how much it will cost you for one Thor node. So if the price stayed the same at $141, right? 141.51 minus 1.5%, that's about $2 a day, right? That's obviously a little bit, but that's the cheapest one. So you can buy a multiple though, right? So if you buy 2 of those, that would be $280, right? You'd be making $4 a day. So to see how it goes. So if you buy one node, you'd be making $2 a day. But if Thor goes up to $500, it would cost you a little over $500 to buy one node. Does that make sense? So I hope this makes sense for you guys. I broke it down as simple as I can. To find the math, you divide the rewards by how much it costs you, how much Thor tokens it costs to get you the percentage. And then you deduct the percentage from the price of the token, and that's how much you get rewarded. Okay? So for tier 3, Freya, it costs you 6.25 per node, and you get paid out 0.13 Thor per day. At 6.25, right? So at 6.25, that would equal to $724 per node at these prices. That's how much per token. So it's 6 tokens, basically 6.2 tokens. So that whatever the price is right now, it'd be $724. So the 141 that I said earlier, that's a little over one token, because obviously it's a 1.25. So the price of the token is not 141. That's how much the value is, right? So the value of 6.25 Thor tokens is $724, which equals 2.08% per day. So you do the math, you divide the rewards, which is 0.13, divided by the amount of tokens, which is 6.2, gives you 0.0208%, 0.0208, which equals 2.08%. So let's do the math on that. If you have whatever the price of Thor is, let's just say it stays the same, the price is going to fluctuate. At these prices for that one node, minus, so 724.51 minus, sorry, I'm just doing the math right here, minus 2.08%. That's about $15 a day at these prices. So whatever the Thor token is right now, which I believe is $118. So whatever that price is, it'll fluctuate. Okay, so I hope you guys are still following with me. To keep it really simple, tier 4 you get 1.5% a day. Tier 3 you get 2.08% a day, right? And depending on what the price is, you just gotta basically add up the price of the token to how much it costs to get a node. So obviously 1.25 for tier 4, 6.25 for tier 3, and then you just deduct the percentages from that, and then it'll tell you what the amount that you're getting. Strong pays out 1% a day. So you're getting paid more with Thor. So that's also very bullish. Thor is just cheaper right now, and that's why I think it's an opportunity to, if you're gonna get one, this is the perfect opportunity to get one while everyone's kind of freaking out and kind of staying away from it. Okay, not financial advice, but with all the FUD going on and the rugs and the scams, everyone's staying away from a lot of these protocols because they think that they're gonna get rugged or something. So that's why I see it as an opportunity to get into one of these, to get this, right? This is the opportunity to get this. So that's just my opinion, not financial advice. In closing, you do not have to create a node. So if you want to get in Thor, you don't have to buy the token to create a node. You can purchase the token for pure price appreciation. So you can buy the token and do a wait and see approach. Get the token, hold the token and see if it goes up, goes down. At least you have the token. If you ever want to create a node, you're ready to go and buy a token, right? Create a node. So you don't have to, you can just own the token and just hold it to hold the price and only have a wait and see approach. Up to you, right? I'm not telling you guys, go buy and go get a node created. No, you don't have to, right? Just buy the token if you want and hold it. I'm going to get the token and I'm going to create a node, because when you buy a node, the money that it costs per node is locked up forever. So that's with mostly every protocol. Whenever you get a node created, that node is validated on the blockchain and it's exists in the blockchain and it's gone forever. That money that you spent to create that node is gone forever. So you will only get paid from the rewards. So you will make your money back through the rewards, and you can cash out your rewards. Okay, so when you buy a node, create a node, that money is gone. So keep that in mind. A lot of people freak out about that, but I'm like, you can't just buy a node and then all of a sudden just, I don't want my node anymore, take it back. Like, that node is existing on the blockchain it has a purpose, right? So you're getting paid on your rewards. So that's why DeFi you can make a lot of money on DeFi, right? On these type of protocols. And a lot of people don't want to touch it because it's like so new, people will freak out. But as everyone's kind of freaking out over all these rugs and scams, this is the perfect opportunity to find gems like this, get in early before it blows up, right? And that's why I say do your own research. I've been watching this for like over a week, 2 weeks now, and I've been doing my research, and I wanted to showcase my research for you guys and showcase what I found out about this token. I'm very bullish on it, and I'm going to be getting into it this week, but I wanted to showcase to you guys what it is. And now I'm going to basically showcase the token and the website. So this is their website. I like it. They have a Twitter page. They have a Discord. Their community is really powerful. A lot of people in it. You gain passive income for life by leveraging Thor's financial multi-chain yield farming protocol. So right here, it basically explains it. Guaranteed income for life. It's super easy. Buy Thor tokens, create a node, earn daily rewards. Our objective is to help as many people generate passive income continuously with minimal effort. This is the reward people truly deserve, and we are bringing this to you. Their goal is to provide high yield rewards by exposing you to over by exposing you to over 200 different multi-chain DeFi protocols, all from within the power of a single Thor node. So that's why they're already starting off by branching from Avalanche to Phantom, and their mission is to get onto other blockchains. And the more that they're validating on different networks, the more money, the more of the price appreciation that you will see on Thor token, which means the higher the price appreciation, the more validations across the network, the more rewards you earn. So that's why I think it's a massive, massive opportunity right now to pick one of these tokens up, or pick one of these tokens up to create a node. Either or, buy the token, hold the token, buy the token, create a node. Either or, not financial advice. It's a massive opportunity right now because everyone's kind of like, I don't know, they're people are kind of freaked out right now. So that's why, in my opinion, I think it's very bullish to go ahead and do some research, get your hands on one. Okay, not financial advice at all. And this is their site. I'm not logged into the MetaMask. I was earlier. But basically, when you log in, it's very easy to create a node. Just click create a node. You click the one you want, and then you buy the token, and then you basically approve the contract. You pick the tier that you want. You name your node, and then boom. Once it's created, it showcases here, and it showcases rewards, and you can cash out your rewards. And I think you can compound it too. So you can compound your rewards, and the bigger the node is, so the more you compound it, the bigger it is, the more validations you're eating up, right? The more validations you're creating. You can create multiple nodes. There's no limit to how many nodes you can create. So the more nodes you have out there, the bigger the nodes you have out there, the more you basically are earning in rewards. So it's very simple money in this regard. A lot of people are freaking out right now because they think everything's going to go to zero or crash or rug. But they revived. Since the fact that they created their own real nodes, in my opinion, that's what saved them, and that's what makes them legitimate. So I'm very bullish on the Thor Financial. Shout out to the community. Shout out to everybody that's been having me take a look at it, and I've been seeing it pop up everywhere, and I've been ignoring it because I considered them a Ring fork, and I was like, I don't like Ring. Ring like kind of damaged a lot of people, but the fact that they're separated themselves from Ring, they're not a part of Ring. They created their own real nodes, and now they're on their own. It's not like they ever relied on Ring, but people put them in the same category. You have to put Thor in the same category as Strong now. That's where they're headed. So Strong has been making a lot of people money. So with that being said, I give this a stamp of approval. I will be making a follow video of me getting into it, and very excited. This is also the DEX screener showcasing. People have been selling out, cashing out right here, right? So the DEX screener basically showcases all the DeFi protocols, and here's Thor. Basically showcases the buys and sells of the market. I'll link this in the description below, but very, very bullish on it. And with that being said, let's move on to what is going on with Time. So Time has dipped dramatically for a while now, right? It's 9,000, 12,000, 4,000, 5,000, all the way down to 1,100. People are hitting me up right now, freaking out right now. Look, Time is going down tremendously right now. So Time is on a massive dip right now. It's just touched under $1,000 in a first time in a long time. So this is live right now. So I'm gonna basically kind of break down what's going on real quick. Danielle on the AMA said that Time is not transitioning, but looking to adding Phantom to their cross-chain operability, right? Because like I said before, Phantom has the highest ROI on DeFi protocols. So what's going on is he's pushing us towards a wrap memo based protocol. He wants mostly all the time holders to wrap up their memo, because having your time converted to memo and staking your memo and getting the rebases is causing inflation on the protocol. So that's what's causing initially the price drop, because the more tokens you have out there, the lower the price is, because there's more supply. So with wrap memo is it's a cookie jar. You have your wrap memo. The amount of cookies you have stays the same. You don't get more cookies, but the value of your cookies, your wrap memo, increases. So it's on the same one-to-one rebase schedule as your regular stake memo, right? So Time basically moving to a wrap memo means that you can buy a wrap memo directly. The barrier to entry is much simpler. You don't have to go and buy Avalanche, transfer it to Time, transfer it to Memo, and then stake it, lock it up, all that stuff. You just basically go to SushiSwap, buy a wrap memo. If you want to sell wrap memo, you go to SushiSwap, you sell wrap memo. So it's easy entrance. And with wrap memo, you get more benefits in regards of staking. You can stake the wrap memo, you get more airdrops. So having wrap memo is easier for the DAO and the creators to make adjustments to the protocol, right? Because it's basically like a token. It's a singular token, right? But it's just wrapped up. So that's the reason why I think Time is dropping, because a lot of people don't understand it. So people are thinking that he's making all these changes. People don't like change. People don't like things that they don't understand. So I think people are freaking out. Even Danielle said this himself. People are freaking out because there's so many changes coming. No one understands it, and everyone's like, oh, I'm out of it. And like I said earlier, everyone's freaking out when it comes to forks, passive income plays, DeFi protocols, because a lot of these things have gotten rugged, and everyone's freaking out when it comes to this. He also moved the liquidity from Trader Joe over to SushiSwap, which he's in charge of. People are freaking out over just the changes that are coming. I'm excited. I'm going to get off the air and try and pick some up right now at these prices. But like I said, that's my assumption. People are freaking out over the changes, but everything is fine. We're going to rebound soon. He's making the changes. It's going to get through it. I'm probably going to end up wrapping my memo. You do not need to wrap your memo, but I believe that wrapping your memo long term will bring you more benefits. That's all it is. You don't have to wrap your memo, but wrapping your memo will bring you more benefits. If you just want to do rebase and live on the rebase model, that's totally fine. But wrapping your memo will just bring you more benefits, and you don't have to do it. So that's it for today's video. I wonder how long it was. It was pretty long. I'm gonna cut some out, but like I said, you guys, the market's looking great. 2022 is tremendous. We're gonna have a great year. I will be making more announcements in the Discord. I want to thank you guys for supporting the channel. This video is running pretty long now, but this was a very educational video. I'm very excited for you guys to see this. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Ask me anything, clarify anything, help push this video out for anyone who wants to learn about time, what's going on with Time, and also Thor Financial. Like I said, thank you once again. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace.